Good morning, ladies. How are you? I hope you're fine, of course. And we're going to continue with the M. Today we're going to finish it. And well, they last only a few details. And as you can see in my drawing, there are new lines here, but I'm going to tell you how to draw them, okay? I just made them to have some tips in order to give you the right measurements. And so please take note of this, because we are going to do a rectangle. I don't know if you can see it here. Well, we skip the M, but it go with the straight line. It continue over here and it comes down over here and then it turns all over here, okay? So for doing that, I have here some measurements and I'm going to give them to you. First, from this corner to the left side of the sheet on the edge, you have to take 67 millimeters. 67 millimeters, okay? And you're just going to draw a small mark here, small one, okay? And once you have the mark done, you're going to take your triangle set square, well, your 45 degrees set square or the 60 degrees set square, I don't mind, one of both. And you pick the right angle. You're going to set the right angle just on the edge of the sheet, on the mark, and you draw a line up. Okay, this line doesn't go till the end of the sheet, but almost. It stops over here, so don't worry, and draw it, go up, okay? And then I'm going to give you the margin here in order to draw the other line and to cut the one that you are drawing right now. Okay, so 67 millimeters, we go up, and we don't know exactly where to stop, but approximately it's going to be over here. But don't worry, if not, you continue, you lengthen the line in case it's you have done it shorter, and that's it. Okay, so this is the first thing we have to do today. Next thing, we're going to take again the ruler, we're going to put it on the edge, and we're going to add here 35 millimeters. 35 millimeters. You draw a mark with this measurement. Sorry, it's here, 35 millimeters here. And with the triangle set square, we proceed the same way. You put the right angle on the edge of the sheet, and then you draw the line. Please skip, jump the M, just this part, and this part till it touches the line we have done previously. In case they don't intersect, just lengthen them both, and that's it. Okay, and finally, to finish this rectangle here, on the first line we have drawn, you're going to put here 25 millimeters. 25, okay? Just you pick 25, you put it on the edge of the line, you draw the mark, and you are going to draw, using the triangle set a square, you draw the line to the left all the way till the very end of the sheet. Okay, this way we have this rectangle. I'm going to highlight it a little bit, but it's not necessary really. If you can see the line is all that you need. It goes like this. The upper part. This is the lower part. And finally, we connect these two endpoints like this. So this is the rectangle we have already done, okay? 77, 25, 35, and this way you are going to achieve, to do it, okay? All right, there is one more thing we have to do, and we haven't done yet, and it's some kind of cast shadows. Tenemos que hacer las sombras arrojadas de la letra M. The other day we did the proper shadows of the M, the ones in the M, But now we're going to do the ones that the M projects to the to the background, ¿vale? Las que va a proyectar sobre el fondo. And they go in some kind of specific direction, so pay attention to that. They're already done a little bit just to have them here, and they're going to come like this. With the pencil, you're going to draw a line that departs from this corner of the M, okay? Do it softly, please. And you go up, but then you're going to turn left with a curved line like this, similar to the one that I'm doing. It's like getting separated from this. It's like the opposite curve as the one that we have on the M. It goes like a symmetry on the other way. Can you see it? And we stop over here. We stop over here. As you can see, this is the distance till the line of the square we have done. More or less, this is the distance. I'm not going to give you millimeters, but exactly measurements. But more or less, you have to leave space like this one. And you turn with a straight line parallel to this one, this way. Don't press very hard, please. You can curve it a little bit, just a little bit. Okay, but it goes like horizontal. And yeah, something like this. Okay, this is the shape of the cast shadow we are going to fill right now. We are going to lengthen this line as if it was continuing, sorry, here. So this one is at the same level of this one. Okay, can you see it? And that's it. This is one of the cast shadows we have to do, but there are going to be another cast shadows over here, and over here they're quite simple. So they're going to be tangent to this line here, okay? And just we are going to like lengthen this with this shape. Something like this, okay? It's not very difficult. I don't know how to say. Just look to the screen and try to copy it as accurately as you can. And we're going to do something similar here. It's going to be a little bit more opened, but just a little bit. Goes like this. Yeah. So more or less, we have the cast shadows. And let's go and do them. So the part that is closer to the M is going to be darker, and the one that is like more opened or more farther from the M is going to be a little bit lighter. It's going to be this upper part, ¿vale? La que está más cerca va a ser una sombra más oscura, y a medida que la M se separa de la sombra se va a aclarar un poco. So remember, as we're going to start doing a black shadow on the lowest part, remember to leave this small thing or this thin line, the white one, to separate the shadows that we already have on the profile of the M and the shadows that we're going to give now to the background. Okay, so I'm going to start, but remember to leave small line, thin line, because we don't want the profile and the background to get mixed together. We want them to be separated somehow. They are together, but they are not, because there are different shadows that comes from different parts of the drawing. So we have to distinguish that. And we do this thin line for that. And as long as we are keep shadowing the upper part of this shape, okay, we are going to start lightening or pressing less until we reach the end of the shape, ¿vale? Vamos aflojando gradualmente, tiene que ser gradual, ¿vale? Si no, no queda bien. Cuando se notan mucho las marcas de una zona a otra, Claro que se notan texturas y se notan cosas y la perfección, pues si no utilizamos un difumino o algo para difuminar, se va a notar, pero no, lo que no puede quedar son los hachazos que digo yo, que parece que tengo la parte oscura y luego viene una parte clara. Tiene que haber fluidez del paso de una a la otra. I should shadowing like this, but when the lead is sharpened, it doesn't work very well. But well, that's it, more or less. It goes like this. It doesn't finish with the white. It continues gray because it's a shadow, and shadows never are white. Okay? So, well, this is getting awful. Está quedando como el culamen. Utilizar la manera de sombrear, the way of shadowing that you like the most, or the one you feel more comfortable with, because shadowing is not an easy thing. But try to keep it smooth. I mean, it has to be a gradient, or I always have problems with that word. It's como with some kind of scale, gray scale, and it goes like increasing or decreasing softly, gradually. Okay, so try to give this optical sensation or feeling. Okay, something like this. All right, so if you want to darken it a little bit more, go ahead, but the gray of the pencil is the gray of the pencil. I mean, we can darken it a little bit more, but not a lot more. Something like this. The chat is on fire right now. Okay, let's do the same here and here, and as the space is less space, is going to be darker. I mean, we don't have space enough to lighten the shadow, you know what I mean? So this part is quite easy because we just have, I'm going to take the huevombis or whatever, because if not I'm starting getting or becoming gray skinned, and I don't want to, because I'm going to spread it all over the sheet and I hate that. So, well, this part is like dark, and that's it. You don't have to think too much about it. It's easier. Like this, okay, because it's similar to this area, I mean at the same level, so the shadow is going to be similar to the one it has on the left side. Okay, and here something similar as well. We do the shadow without making the gradient thing, so no problem with that. And we are almost finishing the exercise. Let's see if it works. This is another thing. Because all these optical illusion exercises that I'm been doing and I'm still doing with the other levels and with you as well, it's the first time I do them. I've never done this before. So I'm just like testing myself with these tutorials. And I must confess that the year 3-1 didn't come out as I was expecting it to come out, but well, I will improve, because now I know where the failures are. Okay, that's it. We got it. We have the shadowing thing. Well, you know, this part, I'm going to use the rubber just a little bit on the edges of the shadow, because I don't want it to stay like a line. You know what? Ah, this part, I almost forget. So I'm going to do something like this. Just a little bit. And to diffuse a little bit the end of the shadow. And I'm going to finish this part. This part is at the same level of this part, so we have to do it in this kind of grays, okay? So we don't have problems with the profile, because it's quite dark, and this part is going to be lighter, but it's going to be similar to this one. I'm going to put the M upside down, because then I can see this part, because if not, I'm covering with my arm, and it's a little bit difficult to see them. The exactly scale of gray that we have. So it's going to be lighter, and we go lightening. I don't know if I can say that, but well, we're going to keep it lighter and lighter each time till we reach the, in this case, the upper part, but it's supposed to be the lower part, but it's supposed to be the upper part, because now it's upside down. Well, the thing is, it has to be similar to these grays here. I know mine is lighter than the ones we have here, but I prefer to start softly and then to press, okay? So this way I can start darkening these parts, these areas. And try to do it softly and gradually, because it's going to look better. Now the next part is to see if the visual thing works, the optical illusion works. Cross my fingers. Okay, something like this. Here a little bit more. I think like this, it's fine. I'm going to highlight a little bit the M here, just not to get it lost. That's it. And I'm going to do the same operation with the line. I mean, I'm going to soften it. La voy a suavizar. Vamos, que desaparezca y le meto ahí un poco de borrado y a vivir. Sí, eso lo remato un poco aquí ahora y listo. Es que no quiero que quede la línea ahí tal cual, ¿vale? Entonces, bueno, más o menos con la cámara lo veo correcto. Lo veo correcto. Y vamos al lío. Tijeras, scissors. We have to cut a little bit. So I'm going to take my scissors. And what we have to cut is the next thing. My Wombies out. I'm going to cut this, then I go down here, 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 then I go down here, here, plus, plus, plus. Okay, so I'm going to do all the M and the rectangle contour, I think is the outline, el contorno. So I go like this, I stop, whoop. I continue with the M carefully. I don't want to spoil it, to ruin it right now. I try to be accurate with my cutting. Now I continue here. I have to change the position of the sheet because it's easier for me. I continue with the M shape. I stop when I see the line of the rectangle. Now I continue with the rectangle and I stop when I reach the M. I change my direction and I go with the shape of the M till the very end of the sheet. Okay, I got it. Now I continue here, same thing. I cut the M. I stop when I reach the rectangle and I cut rectangle all the time because now it's everything rectangle. This goes out. This part of the sheet, I mean the rectangle part, it will be better if we don't see the pencil line, if it remains white. That's important. In case you cannot cut these parts, it happened to me here, and it's going to be quite a little bit difficult for me in this area. Not impossible. I hate cutting. Okay, it is better. Okay, so try not to leave the pencil line. Try to cut inside it, but carefully. So now we finish the rectangle area and the exercise is almost done. Yeah, almost. That's it. We got it. This is the M, and now we can see the optical illusion because the M is like going outside of the paper, because nobody knows that the real paper was this whole part. Now we have cut it, and the shape is similar to an A4, similar, not exactly as an A4. It should be a little bit more shorter here, but we're going to leave it like we have it right now. And the M is going out of the sheet. The exercise is done. Let's see if it works in another from another point of view, and it's going to be the same one. I have to take my mobile, my camera. You can see all my stuff here with the cable because I have to charge my mobile phone. I'm trying to put it like here, and the idea is to put the camera or the M this way. Yeah, this is the point of view. This left corner a little bit in an upper shot, en un plano más o menos elevado, y la ilusión óptica se aprecia perfectamente. Da la sensación de que la M se está saliendo. It's going outside of the sheet. So if you got this, ladies, you have did it perfectly. And it looks like an M that it's getting outside of the paper. Oh, well, okay, I'm so sorry. So I'm so happy with these things, you know. I love games. I love playing one, you know, the Rubik Cube. I've learned how to do it. I can do it in almost 2.5 minutes or something like this. Well, these are the way I'm spending my time during this lockdown. Well, I hope you like the effect. I hope you like the exercise. It looks better if the sheet doesn't goes up like this. So it would be better with some kind of card. But anyways, the optical illusion is working perfectly. I'm so happy. So I hope you have enjoyed the process and the final result, and you can take photos, pictures, and show to whoever you want. And well, it's a different thing. So that's it. That's the exercise. It took 25 minutes today, but I'm not going to continue for the moment. So whenever you finish it, you send it to me. You can write your name is not necessary because you send me privately, and I know it's you the one who are sending me the exercises, so don't worry about that. Just take the picture, more or less this point of view, in order to see the final result. Whenever you you got it ready. And on Thursday, on Thursday we have class again, and I will start another exercise very different to this one, but well, just another experience. So have a nice day, lady, and be happy. Bye bye.